Welcome to a special edition of the G5 Hive, and we have a very special guest joining us today. He rushed for 6,805 yards in 3 seasons at Malvern High School in Benton, Arkansas. He, as a junior, rushed for 2,828 yards, and as a senior, he ran for 2,370 yards. He rushed for a combined 93 touchdowns for Malvern. Did I mention all those yards and touchdowns? Yeah, he owns the school record for rushing yards and touchdowns. In 2022, he won the state title, and he is a 3-time All-State selection. He appeared in 5 games at running back last season, making his debut against San Jose State. He rushed for 153 yards on 25 carries and scored his first touchdown at Air Force. He was one of 2 players tabbed by Kevin Lytle as his offensive breakout player of the year for the Colorado State Rams in 2025. He is now wearing number 2. He stands in at 6 foot even and weighs in at 210 pounds. Please welcome to the show, Jalen Dupree.
Thank you.
Welcome, Jalen.
Thanks for having me.
We're glad to have you. And before we kind of dig into everything, we got to know who introduced you to the game of football.
Around 7 years old, my dad introduced me. He always been my trainer. So I played for a team called the Cowboys with the YMCA growing up.
Did you play any other sports growing up?
I played every sport: baseball. I did track, football, basketball. I played soccer my senior year. So I basically been everything.
If you weren't playing football at Colorado State, which other sport could you see yourself playing there?
I feel like if I would have stuck with baseball, well, obviously not here since they don't have it, but if they had baseball, that would be my sport to play.
All right, Jalen, do you have a nickname?
All throughout high school, they called me Super Deuce. Just the way, just every game I got tougher, so they just called me Super Deuce.
In today's ever-changing world of recruiting, what did you like the most about the recruiting process?
Just like official visits. They give you the red carpet. Obviously, just me being in different cultures, seeing the whole experience. That was really fun.
What did you like the least?
Just it was all cool. Just you really gotta just sit there and think a lot. Just what's really good for you. Just the thinking process, I guess.
What advice would you give to a high school senior going through the process now?
You gotta go with your gut. Wherever you feel the best fit is for you. You can't listen to people because at the end of the day, that's where you're gonna be. So wherever it fits you best.
All right, Jalen, you kind of walked us through that advice, but what led you to choose Colorado State to further your education and football career?
Just I took all my official visits, went all around the country, but when I came here, they throughout the whole process, Coach Norvell and Coach Moses was really felt like family to me. So I'd say that just having a good relationship with the coaches.
What was that initial jump like for you going from high school to FBS football?
It really wasn't too bad. Just change of pace, really faster. Everybody's your size, so I can't just bully people like I used to in high school. But just a big size difference and change of speed.
So what's it like? What's the difference heading into year 2 now at Colorado State?
Year 2 went through spring ball, went through winter workouts. I just feel more confident. I'm ready to play my game, be back me, ready to dominate.
So last season you wore number 20. This year you're going to wear number 2. Can you tell us a little bit about that switch?
It's just been my number my whole life. I didn't feel right wearing 20 last year. I feel like myself again with number 2.
Is there a running back that you model your game after?
I like Adrian Peterson a lot. I like Eddie Lacy when he played for Alabama. I used to love watching him a lot.
Now, which Adrian Peterson? I'm assuming you're talking about the NFL one, but I always think of the great Georgia Southern guy that a lot of people don't know about. But
Vikings legend Adrian Peterson.
What do you feel is your main strength as a running back?
I would say contact, my balance, and going throughout the game, I get more powerful. So just endurance.
What is an area in your game that you want to work on most this offseason?
Really working on my flexibility right now, getting quicker with my feet, always improving speed. So I'm working on those 3 things mostly right now.
And you might have already answered this question earlier with who your favorite players are, who you model after. But if you could pick any 2 running backs to train with, learn from, watch film with, etc., who would you pick and why?
Probably I would want to trade with Derrick Henry and
Okay.
Adrian Peterson, bigger running back.
What are your personal and team goals here for 2025?
Personal goals, hopefully crack 1,000 yards, get 10 touchdowns, and team goals, I want to win it all, championship and get in the playoffs.
With this being your you guys last year in Mountain West, I assume like it'd be special to kind of win it on the way out, right?
Yes, sir.
As we mentioned in the introduction, Coloradan reporter Kevin Lytle told us you were one of his breakout players for Colorado State here in 2025. But we wanted to give you an opportunity to kind of shout out some of your teammates. So who are some of the guys that we need to know for the Rams going into the 2025 season?
I feel like in the running back room, obviously Justin Marshall, he's ready. He's ready to crack 1,000. We got Lloyd Avant transfer from Tulsa. He's been working really hard, and 2 receivers. I like Tay Lanier and Justin Ross.
If someone has never seen you play, what's one game you would recommend them to watch? It could be high school or college.
You can really pull up any high school film, but I would say my junior year championship game, scoring 5 touchdowns.
If you could replay a game, which game would you replay and why? And again, it could be a high school game or a college game.
Probably we had a thing in my hometown. It's called like the Brick Bowl. We played against Glen Rose. Just that senior year just got so heated up, so that was fun.
What opposing defensive player was the toughest for you to go up against and why?
To be honest, right now, competing with one of my teammates, Jacob Ellis transfer. He brings that helmet like nobody I ever met before. So just me and him getting better every day competing.
Is there a particular routine you have on game days, whether it's a pregame meal you always eat or a song you always have to listen to before games?
I usually keep it light. I really don't eat much. Just I hydrate well. Then I always play gospel music right before we get on the field. Just calm down.
All right, Jalen, when you're not playing football, what do you like to do?
I like playing video games. I'm a nature guy, so I like going to horse tube, just checking it out, just sitting there.
Well, you like to play video games. How cool is it to see yourself in a video game?
It's actually crazy just growing up, just getting every Madden edition there was to being in a game. So that's really great.
Do you play on PlayStation 5 or Xbox?
I play on PlayStation 5.
What do you like most about the college football game?
Just seeing myself, to be honest, just seeing the overall go up throughout the season or whatever it was the case.
So last year they gave you a 67. Were you happy with that rating as a freshman?
It is what it is. I can't say much, but yeah.
What are you hoping for this year in the new edition?
By the end of the season, hopefully I'll be 85 plus.
What's your favorite offensive play call in the game?
All goes.
All right, Jalen, you got to get hungry. You 210. You got to be taking those hits all season. What's your favorite meal?
Something I get I eat at this place called Clean Eats a lot. Buffalo Mac. I love that from there. Clean Eats.
Clean Eats. You hear that? I mean, not free advertising right here. Get your boy Jalen Dupree maybe a number 2 combo meal. It sounds a lot better than a number 20 maybe. Number 2 combo, Clean Eats.
Do you have any special talents that you'd like to share with our listeners, or there's a teammate that has a little known special talent?
One of my teammates is actually really good at the guitar. His name's Jet Vincent. I love just listening to him play. He makes TikToks. I just love that.
If you could sit down and have a conversation with any 3 people of your choosing, who would they be and why?
I would say Cam Newton. I liked him growing up, and my granny, she passed, and who else? I really don't know.
If you had to tell an aspiring high school player what the hardest part of playing college football is, what would that be and why?
I would say just getting through that first year, like being on your own. Uh, just everything's gonna hit you, but you gotta just be yourself. Just keep calm.
All right, a couple fun ones to get you out of here. If you had to pick any letter of the alphabet to win a fight against all the other letters of the alphabet, which letter are you picking?
I would say ah. It just looks like a buff letter to choose, so capital Ah.
All right, last question. Coach Norvell comes in and says, "No need for pads today, boys. Grab your running shoes. We are doing laps." What position group does your mind immediately go to that caused it?
Uh, most definitely the receivers. They're a fun room, so most definitely them.
Rocky said the same thing. So.
Yeah, receivers for sure.
Well, Jalen, thank you very much for sharing your time with us today and allowing our listeners and us to get to know you a little bit more.
Thanks for having me. Loved it.
If you're watching us on YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe button. And if you're listening in podcast form, please rate and review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Thank you all for your support. And until the next time, we are the G5 Hive.